This drink will destroy your legs, and seniors must avoid it at all costs. But what if I told you that a simple drink, something you consume almost every single day without a second thought, could be silently destroying your legs, weakening your muscles, draining your strength, and making mobility harder than ever before? It may sound shocking, almost unbelievable, yet the truth is that millions of seniors unknowingly put their health at serious risk with a beverage that is doing far more harm than good. Today, we're going to uncover the hidden dangers of this popular drink, explain why it's one of the worst possible choices for seniors who want to stay active and mobile, and, most importantly, show you what you can do about it. Think about this. Have you noticed your legs feeling heavier than usual? Your joints aching more often? Or maybe your endurance fading faster than it used to? If so, this drink might be the hidden reason behind those problems. But don't worry, it's not too late to make a change. If you truly want to maintain your freedom to move, to walk with confidence, and to prevent long-term irreversible damage, then this is information you simply cannot afford to miss. Before we dive in, I'd love to know where you're joining me from today. Drop a comment below, share your thoughts, and feel free to ask any questions you might have. And don't forget, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Here at Health 365, we bring you powerful health tips and easy-to-follow advice to help you stay strong, independent, and healthy every single day. Sugary beverages. Now let's start with sugary beverages. Picture this for a moment. It's a warm afternoon, you grab a refreshing sip of iced tea or soda, and the satisfying fizz hits your tongue. It feels good, right? A small pleasure, seemingly harmless. But here's the truth. Behind that sweetness lies an insidious danger, one that could quietly rob you of your strength, your mobility, and even your independence. For seniors, sugary beverages are far more than just empty calories. They are a fast track to muscle loss, brittle bones, and poor circulation. And these three things, muscle strength, bone density, and circulation, directly determine how strong and steady your legs will remain as you age. See, aging gracefully is not just about dealing with wrinkles or gray hair. It's about protecting your ability to move freely, to take a peaceful stroll in the park without discomfort, to climb stairs without hesitation, to stand tall, proud, and confident without the constant fear of falling. And here's something many people don't realize. What you drink can be just as important as what you eat when it comes to preserving leg strength. While we often hear about protein for muscles or calcium for bones, very few people ever stop to consider how liquid sugar can silently and slowly erode their ability to stand, walk, and live life without limitations. The real problem with sugary beverages isn't just the high sugar content. It's the entire cascade of harmful effects that this sugar unleashes inside your body. Drinks like soda, fruit punches, sweetened teas, and energy drinks are all loaded with added sugars that spike blood glucose levels. That spike fuels chronic inflammation, accelerates muscle degeneration, and contributes to dangerous bone loss. The American Heart Association has even warned that excessive sugar intake directly accelerates frailty in older adults, making even simple daily activities far more challenging. In fact, the more sugar you consume, the more instability, weakness, and fatigue you're inviting into your life. One of the most alarming effects is how sugary drinks accelerate sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle mass and strength. Research shows that diets high in added sugars can damage your mitochondria, impairing the ability of your muscle cells to generate energy efficiently. Translation? Every sip of soda is slowly contributing to muscle fatigue, making your legs feel heavier, weaker, and less responsive over time. But that's not all. Let's talk about bone health. Many sodas, particularly colas, contain phosphoric acid, which actively leaches calcium from your bones. This increases the risk of osteoporosis. Studies have found that seniors who frequently drink soda have lower bone mineral density, putting them at a significantly higher risk of fractures, especially in the hips and legs. And as you probably know, brittle bones mean that even a minor fall could turn into a devastating injury, one that could keep you sidelined for months or, in some cases, permanently reduce your mobility. Now, some people assume osteoporosis only affects those who don't get enough dairy or who skip calcium supplements. But the truth is much darker. Sugary sodas are actively working against your bones, stealing the very strength you've worked so hard to maintain over the years. And the dangers still don't stop there. Circulation issues play a critical role in leg health, and sugary drinks wreak havoc on your vascular system. Excess sugar stiffens arteries, reduces blood flow, and increases your risk of peripheral artery disease, PAD, a condition that causes painful leg cramps, numbness, and serious weakness. Poor circulation means your leg muscles receive less oxygen and fewer nutrients, making it harder for them to function properly. Over time, this lack of circulation can lead to chronic fatigue in your legs, turning every step into a struggle. Ask yourself honestly, have you ever felt heaviness, weakness, or even aching in your legs after a long day? The drinks you're choosing might actually be part of the problem. Perhaps the most deceptive part of sugary beverages is how quickly they flood your system with sugar while providing absolutely zero nutritional value. Unlike whole foods, which come with fiber, protein, or healthy fats that slow down absorption, sugary drinks deliver an immediate hit of glucose. This causes the classic spike and crash effect. This roller coaster of blood sugar highs and lows doesn't just leave you tired and drained. It also promotes insulin resistance, dramatically raising your risk of type 2 diabetes. And here's the thing, diabetes itself further weakens circulation and accelerates muscle loss. Seniors with diabetes are at an even higher risk of leg complications like nerve damage, slow wound healing, and long-term mobility issues that can permanently affect quality of life. But here's the good news. You have the power to make better choices, and your legs will thank you for it. Instead of grabbing that bottle of soda or sweetened iced tea, reach for healthier, more leg-friendly alternatives. Water remains the gold standard of hydration. But if plain water feels boring, try adding slices of lemon, cucumber, or even a handful of fresh berries for a natural flavor boost. Herbal teas, whether hot or iced, also make an excellent refreshing choice, all without the sugar crash. Another fantastic option is spike milk or fortified plant-based alternatives. These not only hydrate your body, but also provide essential nutrients like calcium and vitamin D, which directly support both bone and muscle health. And if you're craving something fizzy, even sparkling water with a splash of 100% natural fruit juice can give you that satisfying fizz without flooding your system with dangerous amounts of sugar. Alcohol. A glass of wine at dinner, a celebratory toast, a cold beer on a hot day. For many, alcohol is woven into the fabric of daily life. It's associated with relaxation, socializing, and unwinding after a long, stressful day. But here's the hidden truth. Alcohol's effects on the body extend far beyond the liver and the brain. When it comes to leg strength, mobility, and overall lower body health, drinking, especially in excess, sets off a dangerous chain reaction of damage that often goes unnoticed until it's too late. Alcohol affects your muscles, your bones, your circulation, and even your balance in ways that silently accelerate weakness, fatigue, and, in the worst cases, permanent loss of function. What makes it worse is how gradual this process is. The damage creeps up slowly, making it easy to dismiss the early warning signs, until they can no longer be ignored. One of the most immediate ways alcohol undermines leg strength is through muscle deterioration. It disrupts protein synthesis, the essential process through which muscles repair and grow. Without this repair cycle, muscles become weaker and more prone to atrophy. Studies confirm that long-term alcohol consumption can lead to a condition known as alcoholic myopathy, characterized by muscle wasting, decreased endurance, and loss of coordination. And because the muscles in your legs carry the heaviest daily workload, standing, walking, climbing stairs, they are especially vulnerable. But that's not all. Alcohol directly interferes with nutrient absorption. Essential vitamins and minerals such as calcium, vitamin D, and magnesium are critical for strong muscles and resilient bones. Yet alcohol blocks the body from properly absorbing and using them. Calcium and vitamin D deficiencies are strongly linked to osteoporosis, which leaves bones fragile and far more likely to break. Imagine stumbling slightly and suddenly suffering a hip fracture that changes your life permanently. This is the hidden danger alcohol fuels. Your legs also rely on a steady flow of oxygen-rich blood to function efficiently. Alcohol, however, interferes with circulation in a destructive way. In the short term, it acts as a vasodilator, widening blood vessels. But with long-term use, it contributes to vascular damage, stiffening arteries and raising blood pressure. This poor circulation doesn't just cause discomfort, it slows healing from even minor injuries and increases the risk of serious complications like ulcers or deep vein thrombosis, DVT. Equally concerning is alcohol's impact on balance and coordination. One drink might only cause slight unsteadiness, but chronic consumption damages the cerebellum, the part of the brain responsible for movement and stability. This is particularly dangerous for older adults. Reduced balance dramatically increases the risk of falls, which are the leading cause of serious injury and hospitalization among seniors. Even small balance impairments can turn simple activities like stepping off a curb or walking across an uneven floor into life-threatening risks. And remember, alcohol also slows reaction time, making it harder to catch yourself if you stumble. Another overlooked but serious effect is dehydration. Hydration is essential for maintaining muscle elasticity, lubricating joints, and keeping circulation efficient. Alcohol, being a diuretic, forces the body to lose fluids rapidly, along with crucial electrolytes like potassium and sodium. Dehydrated muscles are far more prone to cramping, stiffness, and fatigue, making even routine movements uncomfortable and painful. And when alcohol is mixed with caffeine, as in many cocktails, dehydration intensifies, placing even greater strain on the lower body. Now here's the catch. A single drink might not feel like a big deal, but habitual drinking, even in moderate amounts, gradually erodes your strength. What begins as mild stiffness or a little weakness can snowball into chronic instability, repeated falls, and long-term mobility loss. By the time the problem is obvious, much of the damage is already done. So, what's the solution? Fortunately, your body has an amazing ability to repair itself if given the chance. Reducing alcohol intake or eliminating it completely allows your muscles to heal, your bones to strengthen, and your circulation to recover. Even simple steps, alternating alcoholic drinks with water, choosing lower alcohol beverages, or setting aside alcohol-free days each week can lead to noticeable improvements in how your legs feel and perform. And here's something even better. Replacing alcohol with hydration-supportive alternatives. Herbal teas, coconut water rich in electrolytes, or even plain lemon-infused water can hydrate your body, prevent cramping, and boost circulation. If you still want the social aspect of drinking, try non-alcoholic mocktails made with fresh fruit and sparkling water. They look and feel indulgent, but without the hidden dangers. Your legs are your freedom. They carry you through life, allowing you to move, explore, and stay independent. Don't let alcohol silently rob you of that gift. Protect your muscles, strengthen your bones, and preserve your balance by making smarter choices starting today. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button. It really helps us bring you more valuable content. Drop a comment below with your thoughts, your questions, or even your own experiences with cutting back on alcohol. And of course, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest health tips and insights. Stay informed, stay healthy, and we'll see you in the next video.